Please welcome the face behind the food that travels, Vanessa Torvia. Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. So listen, major investors now that you are a success have poured millions into this idea. I like starting at where it starts, the person behind it. Where does this idea come from? Because I think it's something so relatable. We've all been somewhere and you've had something like, I can't get it out of my head. I wish I could ship in that pizza, or I wish I could ship in that pie. How did you turn this into a business model with your partner?
Yeah, so we're the first food delivery where you don't need to input your zip code to order food. You can order food based on what you love, not where you live. And the idea really originated from my husband, who is a total food guy, went to school in Nashville, even though he's from New York. After he got back to New York, he really missed all of the foods he was exposed to in Nashville, like Nashville hot chicken,
Yeah.
biscuits, pecan pie. He wouldn't stop talking about them. So he had the idea to call restaurants in Nashville and have them ship him the food. It was expensive. It was a little bit difficult to get them to do it, but they did it. And there came the idea where he realized like there's got to be so many other people that miss foods that they no longer have access
Right.
to.
So he's your
So,
husband now, but the company was
yeah,
developing and he met you in need of, since we're talking about food here, some secret sauce here. Your design background and coding
yeah.
helped put this together. So what did you add to it?
So I'm a product designer by background. I had a ton of experience in e-commerce. And when he's talking about, the ability to order these foods, I instantly thought, like, okay, so you want to be able to order dishes the way people can order a pair of shoes or a beautiful piece of furniture. So I instantly envisioned the technology and the experience that we'd have to build to enable this transaction, which is, I mean, that was totally in my wheelhouse.
Okay, there are over 45 states covered on Goldbelly. How do you pick what to put on the site?
Yeah, so we go after a very targeted list, a very targeted type of food maker. They have to be someone who is beloved by their community, award-winning dish maker, or someone who just makes something really, really unique. We also work with some of the top restaurants and top chefs around the country, like Daniel Boulud, Momofuku in New York City, Franklin Barbecue in Texas.
I mean, you mentioned Franklin Barbecue. I'm from Texas. The line, from perspective, Franklin Barbecue, the line, you gonna turn old waiting for the food. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
2, 3 hours long. So to your point about most of the time when you order food, there's a grid and it's like this place delivers only X minute, X miles away from the restaurant. There are no limits here.
No limits. Your limit is your belly. Basically, anything that you love should be available to you. It's 2020. E-commerce has expanded
Yeah.
into so many different realms, and why not food?
I love that. Okay, so I'm here with some of the favorites from chains around the country. You sent me Vanessa jumbo donut cake from Angel Food Bakery. This is out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. This one is really popular.
Yes, it's basically a giant donut on top of a giant donut with cream in the middle. And it's fantastic.
Do they
It
call
is.
this the Homer Simpson? Because this looks like the donut Homer Simpson. So again, this is a bakery in Minneapolis, and through Goldbelly, you can just have it shipped perfectly. Does it arrive? It looks
Yes.
pretty delicate.
Just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
Tamron, that donut is not for one person, just to be clear.
Oh.
Okay, you got to share that.
Don't kill my dreams. This is just for me, Joe. Okay, Vanessa, I've never heard of a burnt almond tort, but apparently it's hugely popular from a bakery in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah, so I hope we're not talking it up too much, but it was literally named the greatest cake in the history of America, Pittsburgh, PA, burnt almond
it's-
tort.
It's called Prandtl's Bakery.
Prandtl, family-owned bakery, small family-owned bakery for the last 40 or 50 years in Pittsburgh.
Okay, I've got to try this. Now that you've said it's the best. Okay, so basically, so you guys don't bake it, so you don't know what's in it. You just make sure I get it shipped to my home.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
want to see the action because it's a little bit of a different taste than most people are used to. but it's just creamy, crunchy, sugary,
I was about to
pillowy.
say, there is so much deliciousness of sugar in this. Okay, this is good. Shout out Prandtl's Bakery. Guess where I'm going when we can travel? Pittsburgh. All right, you have some, sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full, talking with my mouth full, fudge bars. These are hugely popular. Don't Fudge With Me bars, Orlando, Florida, 7 Bites Bakery. Jill, are you stunned by the success of this? How much, we crave things and then want to bring them home?
I think it's something that we thought from the beginning that people would identify with. But I think this year, more than ever, people crave comfort through food experiences, and also to be able to empower restaurants who are struggling to reach customers nationwide. It's been an interesting year, to say the least.
Vanessa, we have this 20-layer chocolate peanut butter cake from Lavo in New York City. To Joe's point, I just walked past this restaurant recently. It's one of those affected in New York by the rules in place to keep folks safe, but you can still get the cake sent to you, and this is your favorite.
And if you are a peanut butter lover, this cake is heaven.
I'm still on the burnt almond tart. I'll get to you on the other one in a second. But to your point, again, this is not me plugging. I did recently, for my mom's birthday, I looked up the best coconut cakes in America, and I ended up ordering her a cake a day for her 60th birthday from Goldbelly, and we had a whole taste test of coconut cakes from around the country. So it's awesome. I love the concept. Vanessa, congratulations on this. Joe, thank you as well. Co-founders bringing us some joy. And Vanessa has something special for our virtual audience. Everyone in the audience is getting a $50 gift card to go on Goldbelly and make your craving dreams come true. Vanessa, Joe, thank you for joining us. What a great idea. I love it. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.